got enough time to sort out all the fight.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chrissy and this is Everyday Tidbits. Thank you for being here. Today I'm going to show you what I eat in a day on the Weight Watchers personal points plan. I'm currently down 32 pounds. I'm a little bit stuck at this weight at the moment, so I'm starting to up my exercise a little bit more. I'm starting to do some workouts that are burning more calories than I was. I started out doing workouts that were burning anywhere from like 250 to 300 calories per workout, and now I'm trying to get over 300 so I could burn a little bit more. I'm starting to incorporate some weights in there as well. I wasn't doing enough weights, I don't think, because when you build muscle, that actually burns fat. So those of you that are doing Weight Watchers personal points and you're just starting out, if you're not seeing the scale budge right away and you are doing weights, just remember that muscle weighs more than fat, and it'll take a little bit. So if you're noticing that you're losing weight in your clothes, like if you're losing inches or your clothes are getting looser, it's working. Keep going. You might not see the scale move right away, but you are moving in the right direction, so don't get discouraged. So anyway, with that being said, I'm starting off my day with water. Always drink water. On the Weight Watchers personal plan, you gain a point back in your dailies if you drink at least 60 ounces of water a day. So I fill this several times a day. I believe this is 24 ounces. It might be 32. I have to check. I'm not sure. But anyway, I drink more than enough water in my day. This is just the water jug I'm using for today. Usually I have my hydro flask, which I know for a fact is 32 ounces. And for work, I bring a hydro jug, which is 60 ounces. And if I drink the whole jug during my day, I know that I reached my 60 ounces. And I've said this in previous videos, if you're going to be technical about water, you should ideally drink half your weight in water. So if I am currently weighing 157, so I will just go up to 160. So ideally, I should be drinking 80 ounces of water per day. Whether I get there or not is another story. I try to at least get my 60 ounces in so that I could earn that point back in the app. And then I just, you know, whatever else I drink extra is a bonus. I don't know about you guys, but I find that in the winter it is a lot harder for me to drink water because it's so cold out, and I can't drink room temperature water. It has to be cold to me. So it is easier for me when it's warmer out to get my water in, but I try. I actually find that if I use a straw in my water, it is much easier to get my water in, because I could just be like, as I'm watching TV or whatever, just drink my straw and just drink water mindlessly. So I'm trying to make that a mindless habit, drinking water, rather than like the hand to mouth with the snack thing, you know? So anyway, you can tell I'm a little hyper, I'm talking a little fast. I already had my coffee. So I'm just gonna tell you how I make my coffee in the morning. And I'm drinking it in my Yeti mug because I filled it and then I went out and got my daughter on the bus, and I find that when I come back, my coffee is cold. So I've been putting it in this, which is, it's nice because it keeps it hotter for longer. So what I do is I put 2 scoops of the collagen peptides in, and this is the plain one. For 2 scoops, it's 1 point. I know a lot of people I have seen do not count their first cup of coffee no matter what they put in it, but I find that that's a really bad habit, and you should probably break that, because if you're using regular creamer, look at the calories, look at the fat. You are adding so many extra things into your coffee, and then you're drinking it. It's not even like satisfying your stomach, and it's a bad habit. So you should definitely count everything that goes into your mouth if you want to be held accountable and you want to actually lose weight. So 2 scoops of my collagen is 1 point. So I put this in my coffee, and then I add a little bit of Premier Protein. Now I went to ShopRite yesterday and I found, I've been looking for this for a while and I can't seem to find it anywhere. But this is the Premier Protein chocolate peanut butter. And it has like a Reese's Pieces peanut butter cup on it. That's exactly what it tastes like. It is so good. So I use this for my creamer. If you're going to make an iced coffee, a lot of people do that. They make iced coffee with espresso, and then they put this whole container in there and put some milk. That would be a 2-point coffee. But I only use a splash, just enough to lighten my coffee how I like it. There's no way that I use an entire container of this in my coffee if I'm having hot coffee. So usually I count a point for this. In the app, anything less than half of, you know, a half or less is scanning as a point. So this is a point. Any flavor Premier Protein, actually. They have cafe au lait, they have coffee flavored protein. They have vanilla, they have chocolate, they have fruit flavors, peach, banana cream, whatever you like. They have a lot of flavors, and they have pumpkin spice limited edition for the fall. But I put a little bit of this in there, and then because I don't put sugar, and sometimes this is just not sweet enough for me, I always add a little bit of the skinny syrups. This is the peanut butter cup one. Let me tell you, my coffee tastes delicious today with the peanut butter cup syrup and the peanut butter cup Premier Protein. So my coffee is 2 points, and to me that's worth it, because before using the full fat creamers, it is like a point for a tablespoon, and I can't just put a tablespoon in my coffee. That's just not enough. So I was buying the sugar-free creamer, and I still couldn't get it as light as I wanted it without making it like a 4 to 5 point cup of coffee. And to me, drinking 5 points or 4 points it's not worth it. I'd rather eat it. So that is how I make my coffee in the morning. And now I'm going to show you how I'm just going to show you what I have for breakfast. Most days on my day off, I like to have eggs with vegetables, and I make sure that I have at least a cup of vegetables in my plate, so that way I can earn a point back for the day. So I usually do eggs, vegetables, either a piece of toast or some potatoes. Potatoes are free points for me. I actually had a Trader Joe's hash brown the other day. That's actually 4 points. So if there's going to be something high point on your dish, then just build around it with 0 points. So I just build it around that hash brown with my 0 point eggs, my 0 point vegetables, and then I actually got a point back. So my entire huge plate of food was like 3 points. But today I'm going to be having overnight oats, and there's a ton of variations and a ton of different ways that you can make overnight oats. You can basically customize them to the flavors that you like. So the base for my overnight oats that I'm eating today, and this is a peanut butter and jelly overnight oats. Sorry, I had a little brain fart. So how I made this was a half a cup of quick oats, and for a half a cup of quick oats for me, that's 3 points. Then I added 3/4 cup of almond milk, and that's 0 points for me. I added a teaspoon of chia seeds, which for me, that's 0 points as well. A half a teaspoon of, actually, I didn't put any extract in this one. Okay, so let's start over. Okay, a half a cup of quick oats, that's 3 points for me. 3/4 cup of almond milk, which is 0 points. 1 teaspoon of chia seeds. And then in this one, since it's peanut butter jelly, I use 2 tablespoons of the PB powder light, which is lighter than the regular PB powder. So for 2 tablespoons of PB light, I was able to have that for 1 point. And then I mixed that together, and then I added fresh fruit on the top. So fresh fruit is 0 points, as you know, and this is strawberries and blackberries. So I'm going to show you the PB powder that I used. Okay, so this is the original PB2 powdered peanut butter, 90% less fat. So for this, like I said, 2 tablespoons for 1 point, and I added that in there. And it's so good. And then for my oats, I just used the Great Value brand. You can use any brand of quick oats. It doesn't matter. They're all the same. It's just these were cheaper. So half a cup of that, and then my 3/4 cup of almond milk. Mixed it together with the teaspoon of chia seeds, and then I just put the lid on and popped it in the fridge overnight. So you could also do this like in the morning if you want to have it in the afternoon. That's fine, like if you're going to work or something like that, because it doesn't take long for the oats to absorb the milk. And then what I like to do is pop this in the microwave. For this, actually, through trial and error, I found out that 2 minutes in the microwave for this was like perfect. So I don't know if you guys don't want it super hot, or if you can also eat this cold. But I'm gonna heat it up and eat this while I finish my coffee. I'm gonna digest and watch a little TV and get ready for the day, and then I'm gonna get my workout in.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time.
So another option that you could add to your overnight oats is chips like chocolate chips or butterscotch chips or white chocolate chips or whatever. I found these. They are the no sugar added Lily's chips, and they're so good. These are the dark chocolate ones. I also have the butterscotch ones, which are fabulous. We had the white chocolate, we ate those all. But anyway, for a tablespoon of these, it is 3 points, or for a half a tablespoon, it is 1 point. So if you want to add just a little bit of like chocolate to the top of your oats, these are definitely delicious for a no sugar added option and a low point option. So highly recommend. I have found that whenever I'm eating healthy and meal prepping and all that jazz, that I'm constantly doing dishes. So my dishwasher runs at least once a day, sometimes twice a day. Sorry about the focus. I still have not figured out why my camera doesn't want to focus on me sometimes. But anyway, so I'm always doing laundry, I'm always doing dishes, but more so dishes now because I'm home prepping. So I use my air fryer a lot. I'm constantly like, you know, using pots and pans and dishes, and I really like these bowls that I got from Target. They were like, there we go. They were like $6.99 each, and they're like perfect to make Buddha bowls and like, you know, fajita bowls and burger bowls and sushi bowls and all kinds of bowls that I can build around brown rice, which is a 0 point food for me. Then I put a lot of 0 point vegetables around, and then I choose my protein. Last night we had burger bowls, and I used the lean ground beef, 96%, so for 4 ounces that was 3 points. Then I just build all the way around it. I made a nice low fat Big Mac sauce for it, and so once again I need to unload the dishwasher and reload it with some more dishes, and then I'm going to change and do my workout. I think I'm going to do another Grow with Jo workout today. She has a lot of free workouts on YouTube. She's amazing. Check her out. I think I'm going to do one that has cardio and ab work in it today. I do alternate between like Grow with Jo and the Beachbody workouts because I am loyal and loving all of the Beachbody workouts. I do pay for the subscription. It's $99 a year for the Beachbody, and it's just a nice option because they do have lifting with weights and toning exercises, cardio. They have dancing. They have all kinds of, you know, people that I love. I love Autumn Calabrese. She does the 21-day fix workouts, and I love Sean T. He has Get Up and Go and Insanity, which are some of my favorites. So those are the workouts that I like to do, but today I'm going to work out in the house because it's 20 degrees outside, and I feel like I just don't want to be cold, and my garage is really cold, and that's where my home gym is, out in the garage. So I do have a pair of sneakers that I use exclusively for indoors. So if you see me wearing shoes in the house, I'm an advocate for no shoes in the house. Those are my indoor sneakers that I use just for working out, and like, you know, my feet don't like to be barefoot on my tile floors. They hurt. So I'm just going to empty the dishwasher, then I'm going to change into my workout clothes and gets to my workout in. And do my workout.
I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn.
Holy moly, holy sweaty. Whew. I just did the Grow with Jo, walk the weight off Tabata abs, and then I did an additional Torch in 10 Grow with Jo abs. So I mean, I don't have many abs here, I don't have much, but I'm hoping to grow these abs, and as part of my journey, I'm so out of breath right now, I'm so sweaty. So, all right, so what I'm gonna do now is hop in the shower, and then I'm going to make myself something for lunch in a little bit, but I also have to meal prep for work, so I will show you what I'm meal prepping and bring you with me to work. So I have to work for the next 2 days. I work 12-hour shifts as a paramedic, so I need to bring all my meals with me, and bringing my meals and prepping, taking them with me actually helps me, prevents me from like buying things out there, saving money and making healthy choices. So yes, right now I am in a sports bra and workout pants, and this is a very vulnerable moment for me, but I have to say that I'm proud of my body. I'm proud of my accomplishments. I'm proud of how far I've come. I don't care if you think I'm fat. I don't care if you think I'm gross. I'm making progress and I'm showing it off. I made another cup of coffee. I prepared it the exact same way as I did my morning cup, except for I did not put collagen in the second cup because you're only supposed to have that 1 serving per day. I don't know if that's true, but that's all I do is just the 1 serving in the morning. So I'm having just my coffee. I heated it up. I put it in my Yeti mug so it stays hot. And then I just put some of that Premier Protein peanut butter cup in there and the skinny syrup. Excuse me. So now I'm gonna go take a shower and meal prep. My daughter should be home from school in about, wow, it's still early. It's only 11:30. She gets home at like 2:15. So I have time to meal prep and then maybe relax for a little. I don't know. I have to fold laundry. Okay, so now I am refreshed out of the shower. I'm hungry. I'm gonna be making some lunch right now, and then I'm going to prep for work. What I'm going to have for lunch is a burger bowl. So last night I made burger bowls. I have some leftover things, and the only thing I don't have left over is last night we had the burger bowls with some air fried potatoes, because potatoes are a 0 point for me. I seasoned them up, I stuck them in the air fryer, and we have that in our bowls. So since I don't have any potatoes left, I am going to use rice today. So how I'm going to build this bowl is a half a cup of rice. That is 0 points for me. I have 4 ounces of extra lean 96% ground beef, and I have some chopped romaine, and I'm going to cut up some cherry tomatoes. I'm going to add some mushrooms. I just started this stove with my butt. Okay, so I'm going to use the Big Mac sauce that I made last night. This is 1 point per serving. I got this recipe from the WW Pound Dropper. I will link the recipe in the description box, but it is delicious. So I'm going to put some of that on. I'm also going to drizzle some mustard, and I'm going to use Kraft fat-free shredded mozzarella cheese. That's in my refrigerator right now. A 1/4 cup for me is a point. And then I'm going to sprinkle the whole thing with sesame seeds because I don't have the bun. I'm going to give the bun experience with a little bit of sesame seeds. And I am so glad that I did not just burn my butt or set my clothes on fire, because that would have sucked. I'm going to take the rice and the beef, and I'm going to put it in the microwave and heat this up before I add all the cold things with it. I'm actually also going to add the mushrooms in there. That's a lot of food, and everything here is only 3 points so far. The meat is 3 points, the rice is 0, the mushrooms are 0. So now we're going to build our plate. I only have a little bit of lettuce left, so I'm going to add all of this lettuce so I can get this container out of my refrigerator. My goodness, this is going to be a trough of food. A trough, I tell you. And then you get points back for the non-starchy vegetables. So oink oink, baby, I'm eating out of my trough. Okay. Sorry about my nose up in the camera. All right, so stand by. I need to get a knife for my tomatoes. So far I have, this is definitely over a cup of romaine, and the vegetables, that's about a half a cup of mushrooms. So I'm going to add about a half a cup of cherry tomatoes, so that I'll have 2 points back for non-starchy vegetables on my plate.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about...
And now the Big Mac sauce. It's so good. 2 tablespoons, 1 point. I'm gonna sprinkle that over. That's 1 tablespoon. And here's tablespoon 2. I'm gonna get that onion out of there because I want the onion. And now mustard. Make sure you shake your mustard, or when you pour it out, it's gonna be nasty. You'll get that water in your food, and that's gross. Nobody likes mustard water, and nobody likes ketchup water. That's gross. All right, so here we go. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. And a little bit of sesame seeds. Two all beef patty special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed salad. We don't need the bun. So let's break down this salad. Oh my god, it smells so good. It smells just like McDonald's. Not that I like McDonald's, but you know, every now and then you splurge, you have a gross, disgusting, greasy, nasty burger from McDonald's. Like, it's been a long time for me, but this smells just like it. So I have 3 points for the 96% lean ground beef. That's 4 ounces for 3 points. I have 1 point for a 1/4 cup of fat-free shredded Kraft mozzarella. So there's 4. And then 1 point for the Big Mac sauce. So altogether that's 3, 4, 5 points. But then I have 2 cups of vegetables on my plate, so I get 2 points back. So this is a 3-point gigantic salad.
About the things we used to do. No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call?
That burger salad was so good. It was so filling too, and now like that I've worked out, showered, eaten, I'm so tired, I just want to sit down and rest. But I have to get my lunch packed for tomorrow. My daughter's going to be home from school in about 45 minutes, and her friend's coming over today. I offered to pick up her friend because her mom is working, so I'm going to pick her friend up, and then her mom will pick her up on her way home from work. So I'm going to get peppers and onions into my pot. I'm going to make like a fajita mixture, and then I'm going to put it in a little dish with rice. So when I go to work, I have this little thing called a Hot Logic. Stand by, I'll show you. This is my Hot Logic. It's basically like a lunchbox with a hot plate in it that you can plug in, and it warms up your food. So this works so well, and it is so convenient, especially with me being a paramedic. I can actually plug this into the back of the ambulance, or I can plug it in my office, and it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to fully heat up and make your food hot. So it did come with like a little instruction booklet that says you can actually cook food in there, but that's gross. I would never do that at work. Like, who wants to bring raw chicken in? Or no. So it's hot. It's cold out because it's winter. I like to eat hot food at lunch for work. In the summertime, I'll do like salads, or I'm not a huge sandwich person, but I will start making sandwiches because it'll give me like a more variety doing the Weight Watchers. But I usually I like glass dishes. So these are the glass dishes that I've been using. I got them from Amazon. They come with lids, and you can actually put this right in the Hot Logic and turn it on. So by the time you're ready to eat, you have a hot lunch, and I can eat in the back of the truck. I can eat on the go. You know, it just works well for me. So I like to usually prep a hot lunch that needs to be heated up at work. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Peppers, onions, taco seasoning, ranch seasoning, and then from Costco, I bought this chicken. This is 0 points because it's grilled chicken strips. It's very convenient. I could easily make chicken breast, which I do very often, but I bought this for the convenience of it. I'm just gonna throw it in with the sausage and peppers once the sausage and peppers are a little soft, and then so that it gets the seasoning on it. Then I'm gonna turn off the heat, and plate up my food.
So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me?
I wound up only using half of my onions, so I'm just going to take it and put in this little container because I'm pretty sure that I will be able to use this for dinner tonight.
Can you feel me? Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think
So in each one of my containers, I'm going to put half a cup of rice and then some of my chicken and peppers mixture. The chicken and peppers mixture is 0 points because grilled chicken is 0 for me, peppers and onions are 0 for me, and I don't count any points for this seasoning. And brown rice is also 0 for me. So I'm going to put a half a cup of brown rice in each one of these containers and then divide this mixture in between 3 so that I'll have lunch for tomorrow, lunch for the next day at work, and then dinner for one of those nights. And that's what I'm going to do now, just put these together.
about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me?
Alright, so now I'm going to have some greens, and I learned about greens by watching Nikki Gets Fit. Like, she swears by them. She says that it helps with digestion and bloating. So I wound up getting these from my ShopRite. They are the Amazing Grass Greens Blend Clean Greens. They help with detox and digestion. They have 1 billion CFU probiotics, 1 serving of fruit and vegetables, and 7 other nutritious greens. So I am going to see if this helps with bloating. I'm actually on like day 5 of using these greens, and I would say they're helping a little bit. Ooh, a little bit of explosion up the top there. They don't taste wonderful, but Nikki's husband Adam, he puts a little Mio in the water. I tried that. I put some lemon in there, and it does help with the taste. So I'm going to drink my greens. My daughter should be home very soon, actually like in about 5 minutes or so. And then I'm going to prepare 2 overnight oats for the next 2 days. I have some frozen peaches in my freezer that I'm going to use. So I think I might see what other kinds of extracts I have that we can do like a peaches and cream version. I think that would be delicious. So that's what we're gonna do. Drink these greens, bottoms up. I decided I'm gonna be making banana overnight oats with a little bit of vanilla extract, and then I'm going to top them with these lightly salted pistachios. They're the Great Value brand. I measured out 8 grams. It came to 1 point. So how we're going to do this is we're going to do a half a cup of quick oats, 3/4 cup of unsweetened almond milk, 1 teaspoon of chia seeds, a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then 8 grams of pistachios on top. And I'm going to divide 1 banana between the 2 bowls. So that's what's going to go on top. Then I'm going to put the lid on, put them in the refrigerator, and they'll be ready in a few hours or overnight. So when I take them to work tomorrow morning, all I have to do is heat them up for like 2 minutes, stir them with a spoon, and then mange. So, and they're super filling, super delicious, super comforting on a cold morning. It's supposed to be 20 degrees again in the morning, and this will just be really good to warm my belly on a work day. also gonna add a tablespoon of stevia into each and a dash of cinnamon.
You're my music, but you tear me to pieces. So where does it come from? Seeing that
It's about 4:30. I am hungry. I'm leaving it up to the kids to decide what they want to eat for dinner, and they haven't decided yet. So I am having a snack. This is an Italian snacking lupini beans by Brahmi, and they are 0 points. They're so good. If you haven't tried lupini beans, they are delicious. I highly recommend it. And they're really good for you too. There's a lot of, good things in beans, and they're high in protein. So delicious, delicious. I highly recommend. Okay, so we decided to order Chinese food tonight, and I ordered wonton soup. For 6 wontons, it's 7 points. And then my meal is just chicken and broccoli, and it's 5 points. So the chicken's free, the vegetables are free. The only thing I have to count is the points for the sauce. And so my total dinner actually came out to like 12 points, but because there's broccoli in there, I'm getting points back for the broccoli. If I'm still hungry, I did order some brown rice, which is a free food for me, but I don't think I'm gonna need the rice tonight. But that is our dinner. Well, my dinner anyway. The kids got sesame chicken. All right, anyway, so I'm gonna eat my dinner and then relax for the rest of the evening. I just want to thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your support. If you could, please hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification so that you're notified every time I post. Follow me on Instagram at everyday_tidbits and Facebook at everydaytidbits, because I would love for you to be a part of my social media family. I hope everyone's being safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
keeps playing on repeat, ignores the rule of thumb. Oh, where does it come from?